Welcome, everybody, and good evening, good morning, good afternoon to wherever you are. Hopefully, you woke up in good spirits, and that's what's up. First and foremost, I want to say shout out to Burna Boy, who sold out Madison Square Garden and who had an outstanding performance. Shout out to Burna Boy. I mean, it has been, I can't remember the last time somebody had a performance like that. What I want to say about it from me watching it, I didn't actually go to the Burna Boy show, but I watched it on YouTube as well as watching it on all my friends' social media story pages that was there. Shout out to them because it was an amazing show. And what I wanted to say about it was one thing that Burna did, in my opinion, was it was consistent. There was no wardrobe change during the show. I mean, it was consistent. The songs, the mood, the whole vibe. It was an experience. Like I said, shout out to Burna Boy once again, one my man. And I can't wait till we get some more artists like Techno, WizKid, DeVito, Naira Marley, and so many others to come out to the States and perform and come together and just do a show with all the guys together as a conglomerate, just representing for the whole Afro beats, the Nigeria, the whole continent over there. You know what I'm saying? Shout outs to all y'all once again. Now, back to what we usually do here on Blog Talk. So, first and foremost, let me lay down the foundation to when I'm talking and just doing a video. See, what I want you to understand is I do speak from personal experience, and I choose a topic to talk about, and I take a lot of questions that I heard women ask, and I take a lot of questions that I take a lot of responses that men have given that I feel certain women have taken out of context.
If you'd like to make a call, please hang up and try again.
So, with that being said,
hang up and then dial your operator.
I give my opinion and I give my personal experience as a story to where you see where I did something, the other person did something, and you learn from the experience, because the outcome is what you get from choosing wrong or choosing right. So that's what I want to say as far as me laying down a foundation. So know that I give with the best intentions when I do speak of these topics or speak on these topics, whether it be how to talk to a woman, what you should expect from a man, what a man should expect from a woman. These are all these things that I've seen, heard, experienced, and I take it all together, put it as one, and I just give it to you as something that we both can just share, learn off of, you know? Now, so this is not random, but I'm gonna just take a conversation that I had with a friend of mine. And in the conversation, she basically spoke on a topic of dating in 2022. Her being out of the dating scene for quite a bit of time and just getting her feet wet, kind of, sort of, what's going on now as opposed to when she was dating and ended up, being in a serious, relationship. So some of the things that I heard her say in her experiences was, again, this thing with the men being upfront. And I wouldn't say she was saying that men lie, but men fail to give the information necessary for them to move forward. So as I listened to her, and I kept telling her when she was speaking, and she kept saying, just be upfront, give me the opportunity to decide. And then listening to her, I know she speaks for a high percentage of women that I then translate to her that because there are so many younger women today that you can't even hear the older women speaking, because the younger women are just in the fast lane. When I say in the fast lane, no disrespect to the young women today, but you're so eager to experience something without getting to know about it first, in my opinion. And what it does is it makes the older generation look like we didn't do, or the responsibility that was supposed to be handed down from us to you to show you what we learned, to like a traditional thing. It's like we dropped the ball, the baton, when it came to the generations behind us. And what it is not. It's just that things are more modern now. Information is more accessible. So you get information that you weren't privy to, or that wasn't available at a point in time. So you did things that was allowed. You didn't know what somebody was thinking. You didn't know the multitudes of people that was thinking the same things, or kind of was sort of on the same page. So you went with things respectfully and quietly. So it was more like it was discretion going on in the back of the day type of thing. So then we come to now. Social media, a person's profile, a person being able to be whoever they want to be. Now I want you to focus on this. Now when I say be whoever they want to be, so whoever I'm afraid to be on the outside publicly, I'm not afraid to be online where nobody knows where I am. And it's like you forget that when you go on Instagram or Facebook, that these people that you friend are these people that you know. Some people you haven't seen in a while. Like, I'm quite sure people have their close friends that live down the street on their friends list and stuff like that. And that's what's up. But then, is the majority of your friends strangers and new people and friends of friends, or really people that you know personally? Because when you become something online, are you asking yourself, these people going to tell the truth on me if I'm lying? These people know who I really am. Or are these people going to say, wow, he's changed just like everybody else? And I guess people give you that, wow, this person isn't who I thought they were, because they want you to see them the same way. Or this person look at your page and like, this person is straight line. This person ain't even like that. Not even built like that. Not even. So once again, when I listened to her and she was speaking, like I said, it was just to a point to where I felt like, when I told her, when women ask a man to be upfront, genuinely, like, I'm gonna give you a scenario. This is a woman with the expectancy based on the story I hear. Hey, how you doing? What's going on? That's the meeting. Then the first date, so I'm working, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. And well, just to be honest with you, I have a girlfriend at home, and sometimes we go through it with the ups and downs. And it's not saying that I don't love her, but sometimes as a man, I just meet a woman and I just want to, see what she's like and experience being with her. And it's not saying that I want to leave the girl at home. I don't even want to discuss that. Just know that there's something at home, and I want to focus on what me and you can be and what we can do. Now, to me, that's ideally upfront and honest. And then there's some scenarios. Now, that goes both ways, but I just gave it from a male point of view because I am the one speaking. And women, all you have to do is just let me know if what I'm saying goes both ways, in your opinion, in the comment section. So then the other scenario is this: a guy that meets a girl like, "Hey, how you doing? What's going on? Wow, you look good. Listen, no disrespect, but I'd like to take you out, get something to eat, and let you know that I think you're very attractive, and I'd like to have sex with you once, maybe twice, maybe a few times, but just to have fun with you and nothing more than that." That's honest again, and it's straight to the point, and it's not even being disrespectful. It's letting you know what his agenda is. Okay, and then if there's a third, the third would go along these lines: "Hey, how you doing? Wow, I don't know what it is I like about you, but I know I'm physically attracted to you. No, I don't have no girlfriend. Nah, I ain't had no bad breakups or nothing like that. No, I'm not in the street with everybody. I just actually just started dating, and I just saw you and I wanted to see you in more than one way. All right." But when I say he acts that way, he's really not saying he wants sex. He just want what's turning him on, and it's just you, and it's the things about you. Now those were three scenarios where men were being upfront. Now well, now look at how it was presented, and I get it. Men don't present it that way, so women don't respond in the way of, "Wow, that was nice. You know, he was honest and he was upfront. I like how he came at me." But that's ideally speaking. And we're in a rush society to where women and men both want to know right now. They both want to know right now, and they both want it right now, especially if you can have it. And for the most part, speaking from a man, I have to wait till the woman decides she's ready to, when she knows she wants to, right then and there. And then to me, that's where it becomes a game. And it can be genuine, where a woman is just actually like, "You know what? I know I want to give it to you, but I want to see how you're going to treat me before that. So after it, I want to see if you still treat me the same." Now, in my opinion, that's cool. That's all cool in the game. That's ideally speaking again. But who's to say that's how a woman going to respond? Because at the end of the day, yes, a man and a woman want to have sex with each other. But what are all these standards to being upfront? What does who I used to be with, who I am with, or who I wanted to be with have to do with me being with you right now? Like, shouldn't your big concerns be like what's in front of me rather than what's behind me? You know, if you got a girlfriend, and then this person told me that, to my surprise, I would be surprised that women would actually go along with it if guys were upfront. And then I asked myself, are you saying that because shit, ain't no dude being honest today? Or, oh, I'm sorry, no dude is being loyal? So you might as well pick one that's going to be honest with you about being with somebody else. I guess. But then, like, women, are you confident with your decision when you do these things? Or do you feel personally like you have to settle? Or do you say to yourself, this is just a part of a woman and a man interacting and being with each other? Because, like, in my experiences, once again, me being upfront in the beginning was me not caring about how you feel about what I wanted from you, because I had been hurt so much that I'm going out here to start something for a reason, to say, who the fuck you think you are that you can just come to me and be so upfront? And I say, and my response is, Mister, I ain't got no time to waste. Because while you trying to figure out what you want, or if you sure about this, I'm gonna be sure about one thing. I'm feeling you right now, and when I'm not feeling you, you'll notice. Not that I'm gonna tell you. Is that being discreet? Not that I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna just start fading back off the things that I used to do. And then check this out. Notice how I'm speaking from a male point of view, but is there a woman out there that can relate and do that the same way? And that's what they say women act like dudes. No, you just acting like a human being, but your gender is a woman and mine is a male. Because I don't pass judgment, I pass on information. And most of my information is experience. If I'm not experiencing doing something, I'm experienced in hearing it repetitively, especially when it comes to relationships with men and women. Just, it's like, you want to see a great debate, look at a woman and a man discuss the pros and cons of being with each other, and watch. It's not the pros that they debating over, it's the cons. And the cons is like, why we don't trust you, why we don't trust you, all y'all want is sex, y'all dogs. And men be trying to defend themselves, but we just silent about it. We can yell out some things too, but men just more so like, you know what, if that's your thinking of me sometimes, then fuck it. Maybe that's what a man is to a woman. So to men, I'll be a man among men, but to a woman, I'll be a dog amongst dogs. That's not how I feel. That's the impression you can leave on someone. Don't misunderstand some of my examples. And if I lose you sometimes, just bring it back to full circle when I say my experience. I just try to apply it to the topic, because I want to be understood and I want people to understand at the same time as well. So now, another thing as far as being upfront, I wish a woman would be upfront with me. Just hear me out. Because this is a thing it was a thing with me. And it can be a thing sometimes, because I can see when a woman is just hesitating. So if a woman is feeling you and she really likes you and she feels the same way, I understand restrictions, but should I treat you the same way you treat me as far as seeing what is and what ain't? Should I say, as a man, do you have you experienced a man that says, I'm going to make her wait? That's something I would really, really, really like to know. Like, men, I'm gonna speak for me. I'll make a woman wait because I already know I want her. And I'm gonna emphasize on that once again, because I don't want to be misunderstood. That's how I feel. But at the same time, I speak for a percentage of men that feel similar, if not the same. And it depends on, once again, too, I feel this way because of experience. And I've learned this through being hurt and being upfront as a lash out. I've learned that being honest is key. But then sometimes it's who you be honest with. You're supposed to be honest with everybody, but it's who you be honest with. Am I to decide when I'm supposed to be honest with somebody, or I'm just supposed to always be honest? And then what's your idea of being honest? And then what's being upfront? Outspoken, not afraid to say what's on my mind. I'll be going live. I'm gonna look at my calendar. But if you follow my videos, you make sure you pay attention to every video from this point, because I'll let you know when I'm going live, because I really like to know how you feel about this topic. And so ladies, now I just want to ask you some questions. Can you please tell me, so I can have a discussion on it and relay it to the men that want to know, what's your idea of being upfront? And explain briefly in a comment below, in the comment section, like, because I hear that, just like women say, if a man just wants this, he just need to say what he wants. He need to say what he wants. He need to say what he wants. So now we asking y'all, say what you want. Say what you want. Because and please, anybody considering polygamy out of circumstance, I think you really need to reconsider. Because if it's just for a man and not community, I think you're missing the point. Because it come outside the bedrooms. What is come outside the bedrooms, plural, men and women, and see what more that person has to offer to your life, as opposed to just your body. If a person stimulates you mentally, you can think about the things, you can talk about the things that they cause you to think about. When somebody touches you physically and you're intimate, you can express the things that make you feel. Now come out of the bedroom and just talk about the things they inspire you to do, they encourage you to do, they support you to do. You know what I mean? Talk about those things. I'm talking about both parties. And why should I have to go back and forth explaining what I mean when I'm just saying what's misunderstood and sometimes not even heard, because maybe another man, I do notice when two people are in a relationship, they hear differently. Like they don't hear each other, but they hear somebody else. And so maybe your partner is experiencing something like this. So if you be upfront, if you're in a relationship, so let me say that if you're in a relationship, be upfront with your partner now. It doesn't matter if you weren't upfront yesterday. It matters if you're upfront today. Let that person know, I've been keeping things from you that I don't want to keep from you anymore. Because I'm not afraid of losing you. I'm afraid to lie to you and not tell you the truth. That this is why I feel this way. Because it's something that you do, or how you do it, or how you communicate with me. But tell the person that you wanted to work with, be upfront with them. Now, people in relationships, so this is not just for people that's single and just meeting somebody for the first time. This right here is for, like, if you're in a relationship, it's time to be upfront. If your relationship is not working, then ask yourself, how much are you putting into it? Are you just putting into it sexually? Are you just putting into it financially? Are you just putting into it one thing instead of everything that it requires? You shouldn't have to bend over backwards for nobody. You should be able to stand up straight in front of the person that you're going to be with, the same way you would if you was at an altar about to get married. Because y'all about to be left and right to every situation. That's the type of upfront people need to talk about. Start saying what you want instead of what you're not getting. Start focusing on the pros and be aware of the cons. I think people will be stronger from that. And if I didn't veer off, I just went into another branch on the same tree. If I lost you, then how well have you been listening? You know who I'm talking to. But not for nothing. This was Blog Talk with Mr. Caesar. And I really appreciate the time you take out to listen to me. Because a lot of things I was afraid to say in the past to people that I had, that I don't have anymore. Meaning like they passed away or they, just moved on with their life. And if I learned anything about the closed mouth don't get fed syndrome, is this is what a person means. Another way of being upfront. Say what you want right now, because tomorrow isn't promised. So in light of the topic, what's being honest and what's being upfront, again, similar to something we talked about before, I think I got a little bit more into it this time. And how else could I relate to a situation if I don't know nothing about it, if I haven't been in it myself? Like, I love doing this, and it shows because I'm still putting out videos to talk about the stuff that we talk about. But anyway, I love doing this with you guys. So I'm going to end this right now and say that I look forward to hearing from you guys in the comment section. I look forward to the likes, the shares, the subscribes, the comments, and all that stuff. And Tell a friend to tell a friend. Every now and then, just tune in. I might be having something good, something hot, something spicy. You never know. And sometimes I might have somebody call in. But like I said, we're gonna be going live soon. I'm gonna give you the date on that. I'm not gonna talk all over the place. I just appreciate you guys as my viewers and my listeners. And I just want you to know to keep tuning in. And I'm gonna keep doing it. The more you keep watching, it doesn't matter if it's one of y'all. I'm gonna perform like it's all of y'all. That's how much love I have I do in doing what I do for you guys. But this has been another blog talk with Mr. Caesar. And you see I kind of changed it up a little bit. See back there, I'm kind of working on the studio. See, I got the decoration, stuff like that. See, I'm moving around. I'm doing things. I'm doing different things, so it's never the same thing. I try to switch it up. I love you guys, yo, for real. I appreciate you guys. Keep tuning in, and like I said, treat me how you feel, because this is how I feel about you. Alright? This is your boy. Nah, never. I can't believe I just said that. Never say nothing like that. I'm going to say, this is Mr. Caesar on Blog Talk. I'll talk to you guys later. Yeah, I'm about to get back to this. But you get back to what you was doing and tune in on the next video.